Today we're diving into something every man needs to grasp: how high-value men, not just any men, but the real deal, talk to women. Modern dating is filled with confusion, drama, and emotional roller coasters. But here's the twist: high-value men approach it differently. And they do it using the power of Stoicism. This isn't about playing games, pretending to be someone you're not, or trying to act cool. No cheesy pickup lines, no fake confidence, just pure, unshakable power. I'm going to give you 10 essential ways to talk to women like a high-value man and master conversations by managing your emotions. By the end of this, you won't just be a guy women find interesting, you'll be the one they're chasing. Modern dating is flawed, but we're here to fix that. Stick around, and I promise you'll walk away with practical strategies that will change the game for you. Let's get started. Number 1, calm confidence in conversations. Let's begin with the foundation of being a high-value man: calm confidence. If you're reacting emotionally to everything a woman says or does, you've already lost. Here's a controversial truth: women are attracted to emotional control, not emotional chaos. In today's world where social media and drama reign, men who can keep their cool are rare, and women notice that. When you talk to a woman, never let her see you sweat. You're in control. When she tests your patience, teases you, or throws a curveball, stay calm. High-value men excel in conversations with women because they don't let emotions take over. Women aren't just looking for fun, they're wired to seek men who can handle pressure. Maintaining your composure in awkward or high-tension situations sends a powerful message: I'm solid. Imagine being out with her, and the conversation takes a strange turn. If you stay calm, smile, and respond smoothly, you've already shown her more value than any flashy outfit or job ever could. Whenever you feel the urge to explain yourself or react emotionally, pause, breathe, respond from a place of calm control, and watch how your words carry more weight. Number 2, speaking with purpose. Here's where most men go wrong: they talk too much. High-value men don't speak just to fill the silence. When they talk to women, every word has a purpose. They don't ramble or flood the conversation with meaningless chatter. They speak when it matters and let the silence work for them. Silence, when used correctly, conveys confidence. It shows you're comfortable in your skin and don't need validation. In a world where everyone's trying to out-talk and overshare, a man who speaks with purpose stands out. Women are tired of the same old lines and compliments. Instead of telling her how pretty she is like every other guy, say something real, something that sparks curiosity. For example, "You have a really interesting perspective. I'd love to hear more." Now she's intrigued, and you've opened the door to a deeper conversation. Practice speaking less, focusing more on listening. When you do speak, make sure it's thoughtful and meaningful. You'll find that women respect you more when you leave room for silence. Number 3, emotional detachment. Let's talk about rejection. This is where most men crumble. They fear it, dread it, and when it happens, it crushes their confidence. But high-value men, they don't care about rejection. Why? Because rejection doesn't define them. It's not personal, and it certainly doesn't reflect their worth. High-value men know not every woman will be interested, and that's perfectly fine. If a woman isn't feeling it, they don't fall apart. They smile, nod, and move on. Why let one interaction dictate your value? The truth is, women are more attracted to men who are unfazed by rejection. It shows emotional strength. When you remain unaffected, you show that your confidence comes from within, not external validation. And that's rare. If a woman senses that rejection will crush you, she'll lose respect immediately. But if she sees you walk away confidently, even after being turned down, it shifts the dynamic. You become the man who doesn't need her approval to feel good. This emotional detachment sets you apart. The Stoic man is always ready to lose because he's not emotionally invested in a single interaction. His confidence isn't tied to one woman, one date, or one moment. He plays the long game, and women can sense that. Rejection becomes irrelevant when you understand the bigger picture. Your emotional detachment makes you stand out, and suddenly, the woman who rejected you is second-guessing her decision. Number 4, maintaining composure in any situation. How many times have you found yourself in a heated moment, maybe on a date or during a disagreement, and felt the urge to explode emotionally. Most men lose their cool, letting the situation control them. But composure is power. In today's drama-filled dating world, the man who stays cool wins every time. Women are constantly testing men, pushing their emotional buttons to see how they'll react. The moment you get defensive or start losing your temper, you lose respect. High-value men, however, stay calm even when things get tense. They don't break. If she's challenging you, stay calm. If she's testing you, don't flinch. You're in control. Women are drawn to men who can handle themselves under pressure. Practice composure in everyday conflicts. The next time someone irritates you, don't react immediately. Stay calm, give it space, and notice how much more control you feel over the situation. Number 5, challenging her comfort zone. High-value men aren't afraid to challenge women intellectually and emotionally. This doesn't mean being argumentative, but rather pushing her to think differently or question her assumptions. Women are surrounded by people who constantly agree with them, telling them what they want to hear. But a high-value man isn't afraid to respectfully disagree or offer a different perspective. This creates a sense of intrigue. You're not just another guy trying to win her over, you're engaging her mind, challenging her in ways she's not used to. For example, if she says something you don't fully agree with, rather than nodding along, say, "That's interesting. Have you ever thought about it from this angle?" You've just sparked a deeper conversation, and now she's more invested in what you have to say. Don't be afraid to challenge her comfort zone. Women respect men who can push their boundaries in a way that feels stimulating, not confrontational. Number 6, mastering the art of flirting without being needy. Flirting is a subtle game, and high-value men understand that less is often more. It's not about showering her with compliments or trying too hard to impress. It's about giving just enough attention to pique her interest, but not so much that you come across as needy. A high-value man flirts with confidence and mystery. He gives her a compliment but doesn't stay there. He moves the conversation forward, keeping her guessing. For example, if she's wearing a unique accessory, say, "That's an interesting choice, there's a story behind it," isn't there? You're acknowledging her style, but also challenging her to share more. The key is to keep the interaction light, playful, and most importantly, never come across as if you're seeking her validation. The moment you overdo it, you lose the intrigue. Flirting should be fun, not forced. Let her wonder about you, and she'll be the one seeking your attention. Number 7, staying present in the moment. One of the most attractive qualities a high-value man can possess is the ability to be fully present in the moment. When you're talking to a woman, put away distractions, no checking your phone or looking around the room. Give her your full attention. In today's world, where everyone is multitasking and distracted, being truly present is rare. Women notice when a man is fully engaged in the conversation, and it shows you're confident enough to focus on one thing at a time. This level of presence signals that you value her time and the interaction. It also allows you to pick up on subtle cues, such as her body language and tone, which gives you an edge in the conversation. When she's talking, listen intently and respond thoughtfully. Being present not only improves the quality of your interactions, but it also sets you apart from the sea of distracted men she's used to dealing with. Number 8, controlling the frame of the conversation. Every conversation has a frame and underlying structure that dictates who is leading and who is following. High-value men always control the frame. They don't allow the conversation to veer off into topics that make them uncomfortable or situations where they feel the need to prove themselves. Instead, they guide the conversation toward topics where they feel confident and comfortable. If the conversation starts to drift into an area you don't want to go, redirect it with confidence. For example, if she brings up a topic that feels like a test or makes you uncomfortable, shift the focus. "That's interesting, but what I really want to know is what excites you about life right now." You've just taken control of the conversation, steering it in a direction that showcases your strength. Controlling the frame doesn't mean dominating the conversation, it means leading it in a way that keeps you in a position of power. Number 9, using humor without trying too hard. Humor is a powerful tool in conversations, but there's a fine line between being genuinely funny and trying too hard. High-value men use humor sparingly, letting it come naturally rather than forcing it. The key is to be playful, not performative. Women are drawn to men who can make them laugh without putting on a show. You don't need to be the funniest guy in the room, but you should be able to inject a bit of lightheartedness into your interactions. A witty comment or a playful tease can go a long way, especially when it comes from a place of confidence. For example, if she makes a playful jab, respond with a smirk and a lighthearted comeback. The goal isn't to impress her with your comedy skills, but to create a fun, relaxed vibe. Keep the humor authentic and avoid trying too hard to be the funny guy. Authenticity is always more attractive than a forced joke. Number 10, ending the conversation on a high note. Finally, high-value men know when to end the conversation and how to leave a lasting impression. Don't overstay your welcome. Whether it's an initial interaction or a date, always leave her wanting more. When you feel the conversation has hit its peak, wrap it up confidently. Say something like, "I've really enjoyed this, but I've got to run. Let's continue this another time." This leaves her with a sense of anticipation and shows that you value your time. Ending on a high note keeps the interaction memorable and leaves her thinking about you long after the conversation is over. It also communicates that you're not desperate for her attention. You're a man with your own life, and she'll have to work to be part of it. The more you master the art of leaving her wanting more, the more she'll be drawn to you. If you're ready to improve your dating life and become a high-value man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below sharing which tip helped you the most. Thanks for watching.